Let's freaking go!
Daniels fires end zone. Touchdown.
Commanders fans, I don't know what to do with myself after this weird game versus the Philadelphia Eagles, okay? Some harsh truth coming up at the end of this video, so make sure you stay till the bitter end. So obviously we mostly focus on Jayden Daniels on this channel, but man, oh man, this was a tough outing for Marshon Lattimore, who's had some decent days versus A.J. Brown, backup quarterback into the game, obviously, and that is just cook freaking city. That's sauteed, fried, anything you want to call it. I mean, it's really bad. All right, so I know the story is going to be Jalen Hurts being hurt, as it should be, but a big moment or place of improvement in this game for the Commanders was the red zone offense. So with Jayden Daniels being as good as he is on the ground, it's just one extra body that you have to keep in here for his rushing ability. Okay, so you're over here, and it's a 3-on-3, and this is exactly the call you want on a 3-on-3. All right, it looks as if this is a quick little screen to the right side, but what this actually is Jameson Crowder acting like he's blocking and then releasing to the back. And look at the anticipation Jayden throws with, y'all. Look at this beautiful bean footage. Jayden freaking Daniels. Look at when he's ripping. Look at when he's ripping, y'all. All right, it's not a hard piece of anticipation to see that, but that is some ridiculous timing and a lot better red zone offense from Washington. Wow. Man, it sucks from a Commander's vantage point that Saquon Barkley beats you when Jalen Hurts is out of the game, right? So they're running, basic counter GY, bringing a tight end around, pulling a guard around. Look, everybody's just getting sealed this way. That's not good. But then again, the Eagles' offensive line is just that good. And you'll see that the corner gets picked off here on a 2-for-1. So he's in man-to-man versus A.J. Brown. And A.J. Brown is bringing this corner along with him. So he's blocking him. And this corner is all the way over here, late for this run fill. And obviously, if you're Marshon Lattimore, you weren't bought in to be a run defender. But this is just not good at all. Okay? You would have liked to have seen a better rep, but look, he turns his back here, and if you're going to do this, if you're going to turn your back, I would have preferred him fake like this and then just run vertically because you're in trouble, all right? The fact that you just set your edge like that, that's just not good. It's not good at all, okay? That's got to be better, and Saquon, of course, scores. All right, so now we get to hear sexy Wildcat stuff, zone read pull, Jayden at running back. I love this, and look at the blocking you're getting over here. You got a guy on the ground right here. Look at the surge. That's excellent offense. The problem was the ball security. Cooper DeJean bats this loose at the last second, and it's a fumble, and it's going the other way. Okay, got to be able to hold on to the football there. And I want this to be clear. I am not out on Marshon Lattimore just yet, right? He's one of my favorite players on the team, of course, coming over from my beloved New Orleans Saints. I'm happy he's on a contender, but goodness gracious, this was a tough outing. He had a pick 6 versus the Eagles when he was with the Saints a while back. He gets not necessarily burned, but this ball was underthrown. He has a chance to make a play, and he just can't do it. A.J. Brown eats him alive again. So this is the intangible aspect of Jayden Daniels. Down 14 versus your division rival. You sit in what is a noisy pocket. Now, it looks like it's a good pocket, but when you're backed up into your own end zone and there is some pressure coming from your backside, it could be very nerve-wracking. And look at the ball placement on this one right here to Olamide Brown. That's some really good ball tracking right there. Bang, hits him and allows him to make a run after the catch. Good tackle from Big Play Slay. And then we get to 3rd and 8. What the hell is this from Jayden? This is unfreaking believable. We have a little bit of a protection breakdown right here. The left tackle allows the end to go because, he felt Zach Ertz was going to get a little bit better of a chip. So the end is unblocked off the edge. And guess what? Tackle picks up the interior player. That's how you want it. If there was somebody coming free, you'd want him to be coming off the edge. So Jayden is hot right here. He's responsible for this guy. And while getting crushed he throws a really good ball to Terry McLaurin. This also was a really good route to burn a really good rookie in Quinn Mitchell. That ball placement is also very good from Jayden, because if you put it like this, even if there was good coverage from Mitchell, that would have been an over-the-shoulder catch for Terry anyway. So really, really, really good stuff, even if the coverage was better. Something else I really like about it was last week versus the Saints, you had a lot of these balls overthrown, right? You underthrow this one because even if the coverage was there, you're having to commit pass interference to make sure he doesn't catch it. So on 3rd and 8, down 14, this was really, really, really big. And the ball really wasn't underthrown. You get my point, though, right? You don't lead him too far, if you will. So De'Ami Brown, was this ball a little low? Yes, but, he's running, and Zach Bond strips it, okay? So no favors from Jayden's supporting cast in many ways today. 4th and Silver Spring, you're down by 13. And what does Jayden Daniels do? Something that only a few other quarterbacks in the NFL could pull off. Okay, you got a lot of pressure coming off the edge, but guess what? Jalen Carter and them lose their pass rush lane integrity. Now, could Jayden have thrown this football right here to Zach Ertz on this little dig? Maybe so. Maybe that is picking up the first down here to the left side, but right here. But we want Jayden tucking and running in the spot, okay? Because, he's Jayden freaking Daniels. He's one of the few that could pull this off. There's not many people that are converting this, but his change of direction, his speed just erases your angles. And look at him just running past really good Eagle defenders. And this is definitely one of the better touchdown saving tackles of the year from Blankenship. Really good play. All right, 3rd and 2, and Oz makes a big play. Now, remember earlier on this touchdown that the Eagles only had 3 guys on this side. Now they add a 4th, and there is a 5th coverage defender running over to this side. So this is a muddy picture for Jayden Daniels. But you have a coverage breakdown here that Oz is able to get right over here, and Jayden almost misses him. Okay, not the best ball location, but he's a freaking playmaker. Throws it to where Oz can make the play, and he makes a very difficult catch for the tutty, baby. All right, here we go. We pick it up here. All right, protection is starting to have major issues. You could really feel this offensive line start to wear down. All right, that's how physical this Eagles defensive line is, okay? You got protection breakdown on the right side here from the running back, and Jayden just finds Oz somewhere, and he's wide open, all right? I can't wait to look at the All-22 to see what happened here, why he was so open. But, man, 14, my guy Oz made big plays, all right? And this is what you want to see. Make Ringo miss, make Blankenship miss, who we know can tackle, and he finds his way into the end zone. And not only is he able to run in, he trots in Jamar Chase style. All right, here we go. 3rd and 5. You're down by 2. It's not a gotta-have-it play, but you'd really like to have it. I'm a little shocked Jayden just didn't throw this. This is a very exotic pressure. He backs out, and you bring a second-level pressure from this side. And once again, as many of you know, 74's had a rough season. He's only a rookie, so there's really only so much he can do. It's honestly not that bad. The pressure, of course, forces Jayden back this way. Maybe if he steps up here instead of fading back this way, he can make a play with his legs. So, once again, not Jayden's best rep. He throws his football up, gives his guy a chance to make a play, but the Eagles make a better one and pick this football off, okay? But now we get to the spice, Commanders fans. Who gives a rip? Jayden just making plays when it matters the most. Now, the one thing the Eagles did not do a good job of, you don't want to rush too far upfield, and that's what they did. Okay, remember on that last INT, Jayden could have stepped up. Man, it is always more profitable, especially for Jayden to step up, because he does this to players, okay? Now, him and Jalen Carter have rich history. They know each other pretty well back to their LSU Georgia days. But freaking Jayden Daniels, I mean, making guys miss, picking up first downs. You'll love to freaking see it. Here you go when Jalen tried to catch his spike. There's a lot of chatter between the both of them. I'm a little shocked. This should have been a penalty on the Eagles. You could see that forward motion was illegal. Okay, so if he would have caught that spike, I don't know if that would have counted, but there you go. Now, before we break down this really great play, I hope you subscribe, ring the bell, and check out our Wednesday Night Commander live streams. Let's go. Now, no timeouts left. This ball has got to go into the end zone. Man, God, the Eagles, they play Tampa 2 here. All right, so you have a safety over here. You have a safety over here. This is a very easy pre-snap alignment look. And I understand it partially from an Eagles vantage point because, well, you had been getting pressure with just 4. But Jayden sees that he wants to work this spot of the field. And what does he do? Well, he puts it to where only his guy could get it. Ball has got to get more vertical right here. But look at this. I mean, just look at this throw from Jayden Daniels. And there was a lot of pressure coming from his backside. And he delivers. And I'll show you the end zone angle here in just a second. It might not have been Tampa. It just depends on what the call was right there. But I still think, like Greg Olsen said, that the linebacker should have carried to that deep middle third on the end breaker. But whatever the case may be, I understand it was sloppy. There was a few picks mixed in there. But, y'all, it is so blatantly clear that Jayden Daniels is by far the best quarterback in the NFC, all right? I understand that one big harsh truth is Jalen Hurts being hurt in this game obviously changed the entire complexion because Kenny Pickett is trash. But even though Kenny Pickett did some good things and Saquon did Saquon things, this Commanders defense was abysmal today. This Commanders supporting cast. Remember, no Noah Brown here. All right, look at the receivers that are on the freaking field right here. Obviously, Terry McLaurin's a beast, but Zach Ertz fighting through a concussion. But Oz and Jameson Crowder, this is what elite quarterbacks do. They raise the skill level of all the washed receivers that are around him, okay? And that's what Jayden Daniels freaking does, okay? And I don't mean to call Jameson Crowder washed. Obviously, he's not making a play like this. But look at when he's actually ripping this, all right? It's ironic because Garrett Nussmeier, his protege at LSU, had a game winner versus Ole Miss quite like this one to Aaron Anderson. And look, there was a lot of pressure in his face, so he had to rip that with that much anticipation. But I understand I am a super Jayden fan. And before the season, I had Jayden Daniels as the number 2 quarterback in the entire NFC, and I was pretty confident about it. He's number 1 because you have to factor in one very important thing, which is cost, right? All the other guys who many would say are better than him right now, they're all veterans that are making $30, $40 million a year. Okay, so the fact that you have this ridiculously clutch elite quarterback as a rookie at cost, the Commanders really need to put the foot on the gas pedal if they really want to take advantage of this. I wouldn't say this team is a Super Bowl window team, but next year and the year after that, you have a chance to do something really special because you have Jayden freaking Daniels as your QB. So you get the 2-point conversion, you take care of business on the kickoff return, and it's on to the next week. It is Power Hour NFL. Boom! And tonight, we are doing lemon pepper chicken wings. Let's go.